Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy Pete on the corner, in the corner, boxing. What? Hey, Jorge Linares, Vasyl Lomachenko. Hey, it went down at the MSG, Madison Square Garden. Listen, rich boxing history. Hey, and it was history put in the books tonight. Listen, Jorge Linares was a very game fighter. Hey, look, man. Hey, I ain't getting no prediction, but I did give a pre-fight, and I did give a video for the weigh-in. And one thing I did say, I said that Lomachenko was gonna be too much for him, but I ain't expect Jorge Linares to respond like this. I gotta take my hat off to him, but hey, where greatness is, you got to respect it. Hey, Vasyl Lomachenko, history tonight, man. Listen, from the first round, both men came out. Both men were using the jab. It was a pretty technical first round. It was just a filling out round. Round number two, Jorge Linares did pretty good in round number two. But I'm going to tell you this right here. Round number three, hey, Vasyl Lomachenko started to step it up a little bit. But once they got to the mid-round, Vasyl Lomachenko got caught slipping. Jorge Linares knocked him down. And hey, one thing he did demand respect. Hey, it worked both ways. When you fight in the southpaw as a right-hander, that straight right hand down the pipe is the money punch. Hey, but it worked both ways. The left hand for the left-hander, but check it. Jorge Linares put him down in number 6. Hey, look, in the 9th round, Jorge Linares was leading in shots landed. That's in the night. That's through 8. But check it, the 10th round, man, look. That's where it starts separating, where the rubber meets the road. Vasyl Lomachenko was landing combinations. And look, he snuck a left hand. Now this is another money punch for the southpaw. That left hand to the liver. Hey. And Vasyl Lomachenko landed it with precision. That's all I can say. Man, look, it was a real good fight. Now, history is made, history is in the book for Vasyl Lomachenko. He is a 3rd division champ in only 12 fights. You know, some of the greats that did, you know, that accomplished it, hey, none of them did it even close to Vasyl Lomachenko. Got to take your hat off to greatness. You got to give credit where credit is due. You got to call a spade a spade. Vasyl Lomachenko, hey, look, I'm going to tell you, I am a big fan of Terrence Crawford. And in my book, he was number 1 pound for pound. But right now, I got him dropping to number 2, taking nothing away from Terrence Crawford. But Vasyl Lomachenko has become a 3rd division champion in only 12 fights. He does have a loss on his record, but hey, he done learned from it. This man just got off of the mat against a bigger, stronger guy. He got off the mat to knock him out, TKO. That liver shot, man. Hey, Jorge Linares tried to get up, but he was slumped over, and the referee looked at him, and he took a look. He said, man, nah, I ain't letting it go. Now, some people might say it's a bad stoppage because, but man, look, when you're a referee, having the experience that refs have, they looking, they also watch body language. And he looked like he didn't want to get up, but he did get up. He barely beat the count, but when he got up, he was still slumped over. He wouldn't even stand straight up. So once he did kind of stand kind of straight, the referee looked at him and say, nah, man, I ain't letting it go. And hey, I ain't arguing with the stoppage. Jorge Linares did not argue with the stoppage either. And after the fight, he even said it. He said, man, he had got hit one time before in the same one, but he said that last one was placed perfectly. That was out of Jorge Linares' mouth. So he didn't have no problem with the stoppage, so I ain't got no problem with it. Hey, man, Vasyl Lomachenko, hey, man, one thing you can say about it, man, that speed and the accuracy. Now, Jorge Linares, you know, he never seemed totally overwhelmed. Now, he was being beat to the punch, and he was being, you know what I'm saying? He was starting to be dominated. You know what I'm saying? But man, that left hand to the liver put the icing on the cake. I take my hat off to him because everybody that Loma faced so far, hey, this guy looked very game. You know, I mean, you know, since that loss, y'all know he lost to Orlando Salido, but that's a different story. But I'm talking about since that fight, man, look, Vasyl Lomachenko, man, he been putting guys down. I'm talking about he been making guys quit on the stool. You know, they say my hand hurt, all this here, whatever. But Jorge Linares, man, he stood there, you know, and did his thing, knocked him down. But Vasyl Lomachenko was a little bit too much, you know. All I can say is, man, I take my hat off to both fighters. It was a real great night of boxing, a historical night at Madison Square Garden. It was an ESPN show, Top Ranked Boxing. Hey, look, I love great fights. I take my hat off to everybody involved because that was a good fight, man. And I'm going to tell you this, to be honest with you, I ain't think it was going to be as good as it was, but that was a good fight. When a fighter come past adversity to knock another fighter out, you got to take your hat off to both fighters because they gave us a good fight tonight. This Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. I've been giving y'all updates all night. I've been giving you highlights through round 3. I gave you that 6th round, that mid-round check. And hey, I'm giving you these highlights. Hey, who bringing you the highlights of the night? Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Go ahead and pimp slap that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. On the corner, in the corner boxing. What? We out of here, baby. Say, it's Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time it's going down. Daddy P out of there.